Did I just catch you having fun?
Taven, this shit crazy.
It's the Womannish Podcast,
where two Chicago-ish black women
express our opinions on our culture. Hey, what's up? It's your girl D, the different one. I'm letting you all know I'm acting real different for them niggas in 2020. If I had sex with you in 2020, it do not fucking count. Okay? Period. It don't count. And I'm letting you know we was in a whole panoramic. I thought we was about to die. So you caught me at a point of weakness. And it don't fucking count.
Okay, so the D stand for don't count.
It stand for don't count. But
I'm
really,
different and it don't count.
I'm different and it don't count. He trying to rep with the new body or whatever Nicki Minaj said.
Right. I don't know, because it ain't out yet for real legally. So I don't know what to say. But okay, I understand that. We going to agree with that. It's your girl, Lily, the loyal one. Because,
loyal?
Yes, I'm a loyal friend. You need me whenever you bad, down and out. I got you. Don't do it too much now.
Right. Don't be down and out too much.
Too much. Like, all right, now you count your
Don't
days.
be dependent on me.
Count your blessings. Not going to keep doing it.
Yeah, I get that. I get it 100%.
Mm-hmm. I'm loyal. I'm like a dog.
Well, you know, dogs will let you run them to the fucking ground. If you beat them, they gonna still love you.
Thanks for hurting my feelings.
I mean, I'm saying, that's what I'm saying. Like,
loyal ain't being the best. All the time, for sure.
Maybe you don't want to be that all the time, but you know,
for sure.
Do your shit, go crazy.
Be loyal to people who are loyal to you.
Oh, yeah. Give the same energy.
Give the same energy.
I fuck with it. Okay, so let's get started.
Yes.
Review-ish.
Awesome.
So with review-ish, basically, I give you all details about some things that I've watched, some things that I've heard, some things that I've seen, and I give you a review. Oftentimes, it's a spoiler alert if you have not seen it, if you have not listened to it, whatever. So if you don't like it, you can fast forward.
Heard.
But if you're interested...
Now, you gonna listen to this today.
If you're interested, I have the deets. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to review is Sylvie's Love. So this is a movie on Amazon Prime.
This sounds like some black shit.
It is some black shit. It's definitely
like
some black shit. I fuck with the movie just entirely.
What's his giving? No, like what's the
It's
vibe?
giving me real photograph. It's giving me real Love Jones. Giving me real vibes. It's giving me real
those
like
vibes. Got you.
Not trauma. Like you would think during those times, like in that. The movie is set, it's like in the 1960s that they would try to throw some trauma in.
Some
but
slavery and some shit.
Some just weird shit. Like that we don't want to see. But I was thankful throughout the entire movie there was none of that. Like and I was prepared to like see a little. I was prepared to cringe a little bit. But none of that happened.
Okay.
It was really just a beautiful movie. So I definitely recommend. No, for real. Movies supposed to make you feel good. Why all the black movies got some trauma in it? Like
always. Just
even if it's like a little sprinkle of it. But in this movie there is no sprinkle of it. It's literally just about they love. So basically the story goes like this girl was engaged. She met this guy, or he met her, quote unquote, and he is a musician. Basically, she ended up getting pregnant and did not tell him until, she never told him. Her father told him after he came back after like 5 years or something like that, because he went on tour. And basically, it's about like putting each other first. And basically, that's how the movie was set. Like, he put her love first, she put his love first. And eventually, they came together like, I can't be happy without you. So stop trying to put me first and be thinking about me if it's not going to be with you.
Right.
So it was real beautiful.
So it's just a beautiful love, movie. If you wanted some happiness.
If you want some happiness, some black love, watch that movie. So I give it a yes, sir. I don't think I did that last week, but shit. Y'all get the point. Y'all know what I'm doing.
We said what we said.
Said what we said. If it's bad, I'm going to just let you know.
And if we didn't say it, you know.
That's it. Okay, so the next movie is called Lupin. So it's really not a movie. It's a TV show that I found on Netflix. Basically it says it's part 1 or something like that. But basically it's about like this guy acting on the behalf of a book. So this book is like about not a musician, but like a scammer. like a
Okay. Those are two different career paths.
Right, a 1920 scammer. So,
Okay.
but you know,
Like
musicians.
a mob, or no, not like that.
No, not like that. Not taking it there. It's like an individual who like know mind
Finesses,
games.
pretty
He can
much.
finesse. So
Okay.
it's about a guy who finesse shit.
Okay. That's cool.
And it's actually a pretty cool movie. It's set in like London, so like their mouths don't match what the words are saying.
Okay, got it.
But you don't have to have
That's
subtitles. Is the main thing.
So they're not black, or they are?
No, it's definitely starring a black man.
Okay.
So it's starring a black man. There's no real like crazy stuff happening. It's all like people trying to catch him up and put him in jail for being a finesser, for being a scammer.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah.
And so, and he finessed real good. So
Still.
you watching it, you gonna be like, bro, what the fuck?
Let me do that.
Like,
Let
can
me add that to my life.
do that?
Is that legal?
But yeah, no. And basically, it's him like he memorized the book to act it out in real life to try to like figure out some crime or some shit like
so
that.
this is like based on a real book, but then they twisted it in their own way.
Right.
Okay. That's cool. That's different.
Yeah, it's actually a really good story to watch. I finished it, which is part 1. I don't know when part 2 is coming out, but I definitely recommend people get in tune and check it out, especially for those people who don't got shit else to watch. Because we definitely running out of shit to watch.
It's it's not the new coming out. You
It's
gotta
giving
figure
me,
it out.
they don't want to go outside because of COVID. But I'm like, bro, what we gonna watch? If
What we
y'all
gonna
not
do
going out
today?
there.
What we gonna do if y'all ain't acting?
If y'all not acting, what we gonna watch?
Ourselves?
Y'all can act like y'all want the COVID and be doing it together.
I don't know about that.
Oh, okay, fine.
But they can make shows like the next show you about to talk about that's set back in the day. They can make more shows like that.
Yeah, I feel like that's the
what they're
vibe
doing,
we going on
actually,
right
in
now. Because
general.
basically, that's kind of where I'm like reading from.
Yeah, they're either going fully in, like you said, that show, that medicine show with Grey's Anatomy. They're either going fully in, like, yeah, it's COVID, or they're pretending like it never happened.
Right.
It's not even in their era.
Making sure everybody getting tested, everybody straight. It's not in
Right.
this era. COVID never happened during this time.
It's before that.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, yeah, I could. Okay, so the next show that I want to talk about is called Bridgerton. So this show, everybody was talking about it on social media.
really,
and
I didn't see it talked about on social media.
literally, well, throughout
On
my
your social-
timeline,
on your timeline,
the people
okay.
that
That
I
watch
know,
TV,
right,
that's
that watch
cool.
TV, they were on Twitter like Bridgerton this, Bridgerton that, and I'm like, well,
Let me check it out.
let me check it out. Because I'm running out of shows. Like, I literally
You
have
wouldn't even
nothing
want
else
to
to
watch
watch.
it. It don't look like it's watchable.
No, I mean, it's a really good show.
Very good.
But the thing is I always like to watch shows after the hype is over.
Okay.
So that way
You
I don't
ruin
get no
it?
conversation or nothing about it. No, not really. I mean, you can't really ruin the show for me because when I know the end, I'm going to still want to know how it got there.
Okay.
Like, I'm going to still
That's
want to
the
see
person I
what's
am.
going on. Like, well, that sounds hella interesting.
Oh, this is when this happened.
Right.
That person told me this was happening.
Like, it just lead up in there.
Like,
Like,
yes.
yeah, no.
Yeah, I
I
like that
love
type
the
of
little spoiler alerts because I be wanting to know.
Definitely.
But basically, there's 8 episodes. This is a show on Netflix. It's starring, like, people I don't know, which I really like.
At all.
And then it's
But
set
Shonda
in...
Rhimes, she's the
Yeah,
person.
Shonda Rhimes, so that you know there's a lot of sex
Yeah.
in this show.
That's what she's known for, huh?
Shonda Rhimes gonna make people
You
have
know,
sex.
they say sex. I saw the interracial couples. That's,
Yeah, definitely.
That's something else.
And the thing about this is there's no like trauma. There's no black people separated from white people.
That
there's,
too, yeah.
There's none of that. And I anticipated that like during these times. It's
Right.
like 18 something.
Motherfuckers dukes and shit. Black
Right.
as hell.
Duke's black, like the queen is black.
Shit.
And bro, it ain't like she act like a white lady. She acts like a black queen.
Like a black queen.
Literally.
Not like a ghetto. No, she acts like a black, like a
Yeah.
a well-educated black queen.
Yeah.
She about her business, but she
So
gonna
definitely
shit
a
on
lot of interracial stuff,
lot.
but
'Cause that has
it
to be
wasn't
special.
it
Yeah,
wasn't
he's special.
shown as interracial. You know, I think he
different.
has Alzheimer's. I think
that's what it is. Yeah, for sure.
because they were saying like he's lucid. The king is lucid, and typically when they say stuff like that, it's because like when you have Alzheimer's, sometimes you're not in your
Aware,
right
yeah.
mind or aware. So Yeah, I fuck with
So
the
you
show.
do like it? Because you be hyping stuff up. Do you really like this show?
Bro, I really like this show.
Like this
it's 8 episodes, and I don't feel like that was enough. Now, the first 2 episodes, I was kind of watching it, and I was like, But when I got to episode 3, I was like, damn, it's only 5 episodes left.
Oh, y'all getting them.
Yeah, y'all really get. But that's because they started having sex.
Okay, so you're not doing sex in 2020, but you're going to watch sex. That's what you're saying.
I mean, I'm not doing
sex with people.
with the people I had in 2020 again. That's what I'm saying. But it never happened. So what I'm saying is, if I let you do it again in 2021, that's when it happened. I don't recall what happened last year.
Okay, so we're going to be back at this in 2022.
We doing the whole activities in 2021. Like, no.
It's hot girl 21.
I mean, if it's a pandemic again, you know, if we really heavy...
If this don't end, I don't think it'll be another
If the pandemic don't end in 2021, then we going to start over again in 2022. But if it ends, then I could be like, okay, I don't feel like we about to die though.
Okay,
so.
just a side note, D is possibly heavily going to be moving.
Yeah, heavily.
Heavily. And you know when you move, you going to find that nigga, okay?
I mean, they going to find me.
My bad. let me come correct.
Because I ain't looking for them.
You're not looking for them, but that's definitely, once you change scenery, I do think it's easier and better to find more people in your caliber, because they're going to meet you today, not who you were.
Right. 100%.
So they're going to meet you and your expectations today. So that's awesome.
And my expectations today is totally different from what it was a couple years ago. So that's definitely a thing that, I'm excited about.
So it's always nice to leave your hometown or a location you've been at for a while. It's always nice to go see and meet new people, because you'll get new experiences.
100%.
So definitely. So that's awesome.
Thanks. So we gonna get into your shit.
Oh yeah. Oh, we're gonna get to gossipish.
Yeah.
So I kind of changed a little bit because y'all ain't doing too much. Y'all not doing what y'all need to do for me.
Why they not doing what they need to do?
It's not giving enough gossip.
It's not giving. it's not giving juicy.
It's not giving enough
the
negativity.
details.
No, I'm just playing. So I changed that. It used to be the word on the curb with facts. Now it's gossipish, is where we discuss the word on the curb in the black community.
Oh, specific.
So it's not in the black community specific. So it's not even just gossip. It's whatever's going on. It's trends. It's just new stuff that's happening in the black community. So we want to start by saying praise to Roland Ray.
Yeah.
I don't know, you know him. You know him. And so
I found him 2 weeks ago.
Right. You just found him once he got into it with the City Girls.
Yeah.
And Santana. But Roland Ray, he was on this judge show or whatever. He's an actor. We're gonna give him that. He's an entertainer. And so he just got his wig caught on fire. So it's a he, and obviously he's gay, and he had a wig on, and his wigs be bad too. So but
he known for having like bad wigs.
Is that what he known for?
I don't know.
You know him for that.
I just seen all the videos and he had all bad wigs.
It was all bad.
So I just figured that was his character. That was his vibe.
I don't think that's what he tried to do. That's what people, that wasn't what he tried to do.
Oh.
He's just a regular person who got clout pretty much. So he's trying to push forward, but we see like
that's the man that be like, you could play with her or you could play with her.
Yes.
That shit was terrible.
That was bad. I don't know. He different. He funny.
Okay.
But so yeah, he got into it with the City Girls, got into it with their best friend Santana. So he actually told Carisha. I don't know if y'all know Carisha's baby's dad passed away last year.
Oh, what?
So yes, her first baby father.
Oh, she got more than one.
She has 2 kids. The second one is in the industry.
Oh, okay.
So
do we know him?
Yes, we do. He's a producer. So he produced a lot of Lil Baby, a lot of people.
Oh, okay.
He produced a lot of songs. So you don't probably know him specifically. But Southside on the track, yeah, that's his plug. You never heard that one?
Nope.
I'm so sorry. Dee
Absolutely
listen to R&B, so she definitely
I ain't never even heard that sound.
That's
before.
her second baby daddy.
Oh, okay.
Her first baby daddy passed away or whatever, and so Roland Ray has said something like, yeah, that's why your baby daddy dead.
Oh my God.
So Carisha has said, yeah, God don't play with me. Right after. Like, yeah, obviously he don't, because, yeah. So Roland Ray, he's definitely a big troll, and he said, like, God don't play with me either, that's why I'm alive still. So you need to count your blessings, sweetie. We're glad that you're okay, but his face burnt the fuck up.
Like, don't play with Carisha.
Don't play with nobody. You don't say that to nobody.
Yeah, that shit is painful.
That's
you
not
don't
cool.
know. You don't know how people feel.
You don't know how people going through that, whether they're together or not. That's
right.
a whole child. She got to raise a son, a man.
Yeah.
Without the father, so you just don't understand that. But okay, we're gonna get into I don't understand what's up with these mullets. I done seen a lot of celebrities.
I fucking hate these mullets. I hate them so fucking much, bro.
Don't bring this back.
Please. I seen Rihanna with it a couple times, and I'm pleased.
Not
God.
even you. You didn't pull it off.
Like, bro,
Don't say
looks
these people
terrible. Why would you do this?
You look like you worship the devil.
Bro,
that's what it's
you
giving.
look like you didn't care this
didn't.
morning. Like, you didn't try. If you don't try, you just put your hair in a bun. That's a normal
black
thing.
woman.
You don't just fucking do no
You
mullet.
don't cut it just short in the front, down in the back.
Like, oh,
you're not Billy Ray. You're not.
Oh, just leave it to Billy Ray. Leave it.
Shit,
to
Miley
him.
Cyrus just had to say, you know, maybe we're stealing from white people now. This is something we don't need to do.
No.
This is what we need to learn.
Because it's not working.
This work for us.
Let white people steal from us. Because we shouldn't want shit that they have.
We don't want
all of the shit they have is terrible.
Definitely.
I'm standing on it.
So yeah, Rihanna had it. She's the main person. Saweetie just had it. Stick to the long hair, baby girl. And Keke Palmer, Keke girl, come on. Now you know.
I didn't see Keke Palmer, but I did see Sweetie. But also Sweetie in that last video, Back to the Streets.
Boyfriend, best friend, okay.
When she had that pink fro, that shit was terrible.
That's what I'm
too.
saying. Oh, Sweetie, baby, I know you.
Just
I know
long
y'all
hair,
trying to be
long
different.
and full. Just continue to do that.
Or short and just bob.
Yeah, do what works for you.
Braids, but don't do no
that
mullet.
You know that
No
other
mullet.
shit did not work.
No mullet, no short.
Yeah,
I don't like that.
some people you gotta know when it's for you and when it's not.
Yes, definitely.
Like, you have to know. Like, your stylist
Personally.
Your stylist might try to send you off.
Your stylist be sending you off. Not try. They be sending you off.
Well, with the mullet. Whoever told you to put on that mullet.
I mean, it's okay to be different, but that's not the one. That's
too
not
far.
what we like.
You're taking it too far.
Correct. So do different
It's unnecessary.
colors, not different styles. So last but not least, in our black community, I want to shout out those people in Greek. January is filled with Greek Founders Days.
Definitely full as fuck.
Yes, it's. I mean, if it's a divine 9, it might be the 6 sex. No, that ain't it.
Girl, what? Get out.
I don't know what I'm saying.
Sometimes you just gotta get out.
Yeah, sometimes I just should have said something.
I just look at you like, girl, what?
What is that?
What does that mean?
But I don't even know how many people this is. But okay, we want to shout out Kappa Alpha Psi, Phi Beta Sigma, Delta Sigma Theta, Alpha Kappa Alpha, Zeta Phi Beta. And all of them are incorporated. We definitely want to shout those out. All of them have their Founders Day in January. So congratulations on your years.
Congratulations.
I believe everybody is 100 plus at this point.
100 plus, for sure.
100 plus. So shout out to everyone. It was
everyone
hard.
in January. Who was founded in January.
Right, y'all.
Let's be specific.
Yeah, because the IOTAs, I don't know. I don't think they've made it.
I think they might be at like 80. Oh, 68.
68 is one of them. Let me not. But they're in the 60s though. So yeah, we want to shout those people out. Here are some famous people that I myself didn't even know. So I didn't know Cedric the Entertainer was a Kappa, but I did know Colin Kaepernick was a Kappa. Definitely. So that's the guy.
Because they rep him hard as hell.
Rep him hard every time.
Every time.
But he stands for black people. So that's what the founders would have wanted. So that's definitely awesome. Terrence Howard and Blair Underwood were our Sigmas.
That I didn't know.
You didn't know that one. Yeah.
I knew Terrence Howard, but Blair Underwood I didn't know.
So that's the guy. Blair Underwood is the guy from Medea movie, the evil one. He won Figure It Out. Aretha Franklin and Angela Bassett are in Delta Sigma Theta. It's obviously these people have more people in their organizations as well.
We're just shouting 2 people out.
Yes, we're shouting out some high people. So Aretha Franklin, Angela Bassett. I mean, Angela is one of the best.
I fucking
actresses.
love Angela.
She does her thing.
So
I was surprised to see that. I'm like, wow, she giving me that though. She giving me that.
She giving you real hardcore Delta vibes.
Definitely. And so Kamala Harris and Felicia Rashad, both are AKAs. They actually pledged at the same school, Howard University.
Really? Okay,
Not
come
the
on,
same, I don't know if it was the same time.
No, I doubt it. I think Felicia Rashad might be a little older.
Yeah, I don't know about the time frame, but they definitely went to Howard. That's the first chapter of AKA, so that's awesome for them. And Cheryl Underwood and Dionne Warwick are Zetas. So those are some celebrities that are in the Divine Nine, the African American Greek fraternities and sororities. We want to shout those people out. Happy Founders Day and congratulations. Continue to push forward for your community.
Yeah, I think the cool thing about Greeks and like them going to college and all of that stuff is that, like, you know that there were some people on the line with them that are just as great. Like, imagine somebody from your line, my line, whatever, being like this amazing person. You're like, bro.
Yeah, like what if y'all line sister go be Angela Bassett?
Right. like it's easy.
Awesome.
I mean, it's not that easy, but like, just imagine like stuff like that happening. Like, not only are these people in orgs or in our orgs or whatever, it's just kind of like it could just literally somebody's life could be turned around quickly.
Definitely.
And you just know them, like, you know of them, you know them, whatever. But shout out to them again.
Definitely want to shout out those Greeks. Love them.
Love them. Love us.
So we're going to get into some Numberish. Thank you for listening to Gossipish. We're going to get into some Numberish.
So Numberish is a segment where I give some financial tips. This episode, I'm giving some financial tips on traveling on a budget. Okay. So one thing about me.
Now let's add that you're not supposed to be traveling during this panini, but me and D be traveling.
Let me tell you something. The safest way to travel right now is airplane.
Tonight. No, yeah, though. No,
I mean, just to travel,
like
just
not
generally,
a bus, not a train,
not a bus, not a train. It's an airplane.
Well, we could say a car, but public transportation,
right? Not public Well, as far as public transportation, the best way to travel on public transportation is an airplane.
Train, for sure, definitely.
They do a lot of precautions. I mean, and you bring your own wipes if you concerned with the whatever. But every flight they clean the seats before everybody gets on.
Okay.
And they might not clean it as well as a lot of people would anticipate, but it's a plane. They're doing something. So if you want to, you can bring your own wipes and you can wipe it down yourself. But for me, one thing that my therapist told me was that I have to travel at least once a month for me to stay sane. And I don't want to be crazy.
Wait. Was that for you specifically?
Yes.
So she said, D, other people out here in the world need this. But no, baby, you need
do.
This. Really?
Like, I need a getaway.
I said that about myself. I said, nah, I can't.
Yeah, no, I need a getaway once a month. I was talking to her, and it was really like, when I wasn't traveling, like when the pandemic really hit, I had a lot of like plans and a lot of things I wanted to do, a lot of traveling I wanted to do in 2020. And she was just like, I think it's healthy for you to just book a hotel somewhere and just stay there for the weekend. Like, get out of your house or whatever and take a weekend trip. Now, you don't have to travel across the world and all that stuff. She prefers that because, I take it over the top.
Nah, baby, it's 50 states. Pick one.
Pick one of the states. You could road trip or whatever, but just go and explore something quick. So the first trip that I took was
this year or
last year. Okay. When she said it was to Wisconsin, and I was like, okay, this is cool, and I feel like really relieved. Like, I'm taking out my like robotic thing because every morning I'm waking up and I'm going to the computer that's right by my bed and going to sleep and going to
laziness and the ghetto. All of that.
So yeah, she was like, it's healthy for you to take a trip. So every month I take a trip.
And that's awesome. So you did you do something in January yet?
Yeah, for January I went to Atlanta. Okay. And got really drunk and got like a wad of maybe $100 because people was throwing money in the club.
Oh, so and you the one that picked it up.
I picked it up, and so did the people around me. They was picking. They was dollar bills, but I did get one $2 bill.
Oh, so that's $200.
I was very rich. I was very rich.
Some money right there.
Yeah, no, I was very rich. I had a good time. It was definitely like because Atlanta is open, it made it like easier to like go out and really enjoy.
Sure, it's actually clubs. It's not just social distance activity. No, it's real.
No, they don't give a fuck.
They don't give a fuck.
It's open. Like the world is still like the world don't have shit to do with Atlanta.
Atlanta is
The pandemic has happened, and they like, gee, we doing our own thing.
They don't give
Atlanta
a
is
F.
its own country at this point.
Well, I actually want to go to Atlanta for my birthday.
You should.
Because it's since nothing else, and I'm about to be 25. I don't have time.
Yeah,
like,
you need to go outside.
I gotta do something for my fourth century. You're not gonna do this to me.
You can wear masks. You can be social distance. It's not like you have to go to clubs, but there are clubs that aren't as packed. So I actually experienced 2 clubs that weren't as packed. There's a club called Paparazzi. It's very new. And it wasn't packed at all. Like, there were people there, but you weren't congested, you know what I'm saying? And you can't just like whatever. They had sections there where you could get a section, and it was a free section because it wasn't packed. So you just sit there, and you know you ain't gonna tell me you order your hookah, you order your drink.
And they don't even say nothing to you. No. It's gonna be different ones. You done plugged it up. You gonna get your. You gonna get a little check.
Hello, give me a check.
But then once I come in August, they be like, "Oh no, baby, we done had
we ain't got
Ari
nothing
and
for you.
Jada and Lil Baby." And
I mean, well,
all the
Milano was there last weekend, but she wasn't there the day I was there because first of all, I'm poor. I didn't want to pay to get in.
Yeah, okay. You going to paparazzi with this free?
Yeah,
for sure. I get.
Did you do anything in January? Did you travel?
I actually did travel because, like you said, it's actually great that you said that because I felt that internally. Because I do need to go seek a therapist, but like all black people got my therapist. I just had to push with him.
All the black people got mine.
Right, all black people say some stupid shit like that. But it is best to see a therapist. But I definitely felt internally like, yeah, I'm not my happiest state if I don't go out of town. And last year I really tried not to, based on just I don't know, I just didn't push forward. Nothing's really open anyway. Right. So I didn't even push forward. But now I'm like, no, like you said, I'm going to Memphis next month. Yeah. I'm going to St. Louis, although I always go there.
You deserve. It doesn't matter.
I cannot.
Yeah.
I have to go.
You really do. You have to take time for yourself.
If you're an introvert, cool. Do you? Extroverts, if you used to travel, if that's something that you was doing before this pandemic, maintain that. Figure it out. Do what you gotta do. So
figure it out. Social distance. Like I even went to Mexico last year.
Yeah, you went on your birthday, right?
Yeah. But we were social distance. Like we weren't by people. We didn't do any of the activities or anything like that. So it was cool. Like it wasn't too wild. And everybody tested negative for COVID. So
take a break from reality.
You can take a break. It's okay.
It is awesome. So let's listen to some more tips.
Okay. We telling our stories,
okay,
but basically some sites that you can use when you're booking flights. Hopper is one. So basically when you use Hopper, you can find a really cheap flight early and you can save it for 24 hours to see if the flight price changes. So if you're like me and sometimes you get like last minute flights or whatever, you decide you want to go.
We ain't say
last minute is like a week. Last minute like a week. But if you book it 2 weeks or 3 weeks in advance, you probably can watch the flight on Hopper.
You know, real people who travel like plan it a year.
Oh yeah, they do, but I don't do that.
I don't know what that is.
I don't do that.
If
That's too far.
I'm going that day.
Yeah, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to book it.
Now.
Let's do it. Yeah, so with Hopper, basically you say like, oh, next month I want to go on this trip or whatever. You find the dates and basically you watch the flight and see if it says book now. That means the price will go up. If it says watch it and book later, then it'll notify you once the price goes down. So that's like super great.
So it's best to use that in advance.
Yes,
if you could.
100%. So I did Cheap Air, Google Flights, Skipped Leg, Southwest Low Fares. So if you live on the South Side, Southwest is coming out of Midway. It's like 20 minutes away from most places on the South Side. It's the best thing.
That's the best.
You get two free bags. 2 free bags.
Free carry-on?
A free carry-on.
I don't know the ghetto.
A free purse.
Now, Spirit, they're going to charge you
for every fucking thing.
For living, for breathing air.
But I also say that Spirit is good. It's a good thing, especially if you just
pay like us. If you have to like not even like us, but like if you have to, okay, this next check I gotta pay for this. Yeah. So if the check come right for you on your trip, you already pay for your flight. Yeah, you gotta pay for your bags once you get there.
And it's all good. Like you book a flight, maybe the flight is like $110, and you like, oh, but I really want to check a bag. you check a bag, 2 weeks later when you get paid,
right?
And then you good.
So
the bag check is like $40. Like the entire like flight costs $150. Like it's not bad. Sure. You don't get a lot of room, but I wouldn't recommend it taking it on a long flight.
Oh, hell no.
I recommend it taking on a short flight, yes, but not to fucking Mexico. Don't do that. Like that's taking it to a whole nother level. You want a little more comfortability when the flight is over an hour or two. Like an hour and a half maybe, but after that it's kind of
you stay up the whole flight, stay up on Spirit because they gonna do some shit. You gonna drop for 10 seconds in the air.
I ain't never had that happen to me.
Spirit, it feel like I'm driving.
Girl,
it feel like I'm outside. It don't feel like I can hear the wind.
Bro, Spirit feel cheap to me.
I would get on it though if I got to. I would do what I got.
I mean, I done been on Spirit a couple times and was just like, I don't care what, girl, take me.
Bitches' goals is to travel once a month. Oh yeah, Spirit in there.
Spirit is in the list.
Spirit gotta go.
I don't give a fuck. I'm not cutting out Spirit because y'all say fuck Spirit. Girl, I'm finna get on this flight.
God has helped. Spirit is the name because God holds it together. Okay, God.
The Holy Spirit is holding it down.
Because I make it every time now.
Period. Okay, so the next one is I recommend creating an agenda. So that helps you to budget your trip. So if you know all the things that you're going to do, all of the dinners that you're going to do, the places you're going to go, you look at the menu, you see all of these things, and then you're like, all right, bet. So my budget is $200 or my budget is $300, whatever you're going to do. And that's all you bring. That's all you spend. If you load it on your Cash App, that will help you too. So then those people who have a Cash App card, you take the Cash App card and you're able to swipe just that money on it. And that actually helps a lot. So I recommend that too. That's in addition to whatever. The next thing is utilize hotels for sleep more than comfort. You know what I'm saying?
You think I don't? You think the bitch who be going to Miami with 20 people in one bed?
Girl,
playing.
I'll sleep with my homegirl in a minute and don't care. And won't.
I went to Miami with somebody that was pregnant before. Listen, I done had stuff happen.
Major key.
That person had to have their own bed. We ain't doing this with you.
I mean, listen.
Niggas travel.
If you going somewhere, your room is just for sleep. Unless you got a little extra money. To get dressed, go to sleep, whatever. It's not that deep. You don't even got to worry about, I need a bigger room because this and that, or I need my own bed.
Unless you go out of the country.
Unless you go out of the country. Because I can see you needed your own little space. You needed your whatever. Like, you don't got to take it that far.
Right.
But when you going, like, from state to state, it's all good. Like, you don't have to worry about shit. Like, literally went on a trip with 5 people. It was 3 beds. And we was just like, we gonna make it do what it do. And don't give a fuck. We gonna pay for one room.
Your bestest friend.
We gonna pay for one room. Which one of you bitches I'm sleeping with?
Right.
Yeah. And it was all good.
So couch, that count.
Yeah. Really, you save like $200 to $300, especially if you didn't book like the hotel well in advance. But one thing about hotels, if you book same day, you can get a really affordable room. You can get a real cheap ass room.
That day, like even I'm not gonna say flight necessarily, but yeah.
No, not a flight, but the hotel for sure.
Certain stuff
same day booking, you get like a cheap ass room because
even flights though, if you get it that week up, it's still not as bad as you would have thought.
Nah, that's true, but not same day. Same day is not a thing for flights. Them motherfuckers be $500, $600.
You thought.
Why do you think you about to get on this plane?
An emergency?
Why is it an emergency? Because, no, thanks. Okay, so the next thing is Google the free or affordable activities. The sightseeing, food tasting, museums, the free club entrances, boom. Like I said, paparazzi was free. It was free to get in, and all you had to do was pay for the hookah. Girl, we went to this karaoke place. The hookah was $17 for everybody. Just a total. And then we got a private room. It was $20
for the well. Mm-hmm. I'm going. Just send me the list.
Yeah,
your itinerary.
Send me your agenda. Send me your itinerary, girl. Girl, yeah, it was definitely like hella cheap. Like I recommend doing your research, Googling, trying to figure it out. But I don't think we thought it was gonna be that cheap when we first got there. But
and even. I have a question because, like, a lot of times I can Google stuff. I do all of this itineraries to business, and it be the white people stuff. I don't find the black.
You gotta read the reviews, and also Eventbrite helps too.
That's a place to really
Yeah,
try.
Eventbrite let you know it's black people. I mean, and then
you
you
see
can
the
also
picture.
look at the reviews of like
The names.
the
or
names.
just-
Like you could take the clubs, put it in Google, look at their reviews in Google, look at their pictures in Google. Like if you see black people there, it's commonly
It's
black
black.
people. But also
They ain't just putting
Atlanta,
black people up there for no reason.
like the Midtown area is mostly black people.
Midtown.
Shit. Yeah,
Okay.
that's where
So
I
these
commonly
really
stay.
fluent in Atlanta.
Yeah, you know I be doing my Atlantean
We gotta
shit.
hear about that some more.
Yes. So yeah, that concludes Number-ish.
Wow, thank you so much. Wow, that really helps us travel. I know those people out there pretty scared to travel, but like Dee said, the best public transportation is a flight, and the best not public obviously is driving, going places that are near you. So we're in Illinois, so she said Wisconsin,
Missouri.
Michigan, stuff like that is very close. Iowa, Indiana, things of that nature. So make sure you just step out. Just go somewhere, have fun with your friends, do something. Or by yourself is always best. We always say that. So moving into randomish, it's a segment where I give random facts based on our topic of the day. And I don't like to spill the topic, but y'all can pretty much pick up on what the topic is based on the facts.
Right.
So these facts come from HuffingtonPost.com from what scientists had to say about friendships.
Okay.
So the first one is, in a lifetime, you make about 396 friends, but only 1 out of 12 friendships last.
Damn.
That's ridiculous. So,
I can see that.
I mean, them saying friends depends. Maybe acquaintances, people
Yeah.
that you meet. Because I don't know.
They
if I
probably
have
just sum it
that
up in
many.
total, but also that's why it's only 1 of 12 that lasts, because you consider that 1 out of that 12 your actual friend.
Right.
Yeah.
So you can be in a big ass friend group, but you ain't sleeping in bed with everybody. Everybody
Yeah.
can't be in my bed.
Everybody
when I
can't.
travel. Cause
I don't care how small this room is. Bitch, I would sleep on the floor with my sleeping bag.
Put a mask on. All right, the next one is your brain reacts the same way when you are in danger when a friend is. So
100%.
Yeah, I know you. I know you got a really close best friend, and I know if she in danger, we all
We
in danger.
in danger.
What's happening?
And I'm not playing no games.
Why am I not here yet?
What we about to do?
Definitely. So I can definitely understand. I can understand it for myself as well. But I know you have a really, really close friend.
But also, I'm that friend. Like, I'm not. If you in trouble, if you in danger, and you are my friend, we are in danger. And bitch, they got us fucked up. I don't give a fuck what it is. I don't care who it is, what it is, what I gotta do. They got us fucked up.
So what if she hits somebody with a car? What you?
We finna drive off.
We hit the car, huh?
We in the car, bitch. Go.
Go. Why you do that? Let's go though.
Let's go.
Like, what the hell? We about to go to jail.
About to go to jail. We about to go to jail. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, that's awesome. Maybe D the lawyer. What if they had a D word? But last
D the down ass bitch.
Right. Oh. Okay.
I'm gonna take that for next
down ass
one.
bitch, down ass bitch.
Yep, all of it.
Decided ass bitch. Last but not least, friendship is an emotion that babies actually recognize even before they start walking or talking.
So it's really important to have little baby meetups.
Definitely that, and just show a baby love. I think they understand.
Oh, okay.
Just that emotion of attachment of some. This person is mine.
Yeah.
So they don't necessarily know mom, dad. They
Right.
just know.
They just know
friend.
you belong to me.
Yeah, we like each other.
Like, we always smiling.
Yeah.
And you always so happy.
You look like
I
me
feel
a
the
little bit, I think.
vibes. You
Right.
look like me a little bit.
You look a little old and strange,
But I'm into
it's
it.
cute. Right, it's cute to me.
I'll laugh at you.
So yeah, definitely. So we know the importance based on that. We know the importance of friendship. So, D, let us know what our topic of the day is.
So the topic of the day is best friend. This my bestie. And that's on
That's
period.
my bestie. That's my bestie. Go back. Yeah. What's the word? You better fuck it up.
Every
I
time.
sound like a grown adult not knowing music.
We're like, how I go? And you just swing just like an
I
old
know
lady.
it. It's in my head.
See,
The
that
lyrics
was,
ain't there.
that's why the word game didn't work for us. Our ass be like,
Yeah.
yeah.
They say that.
I know this.
I just
Yeah.
don't know why.
Got to. The lyric is in there. I promise
knee
you.
slapper.
But anyway, so let's start it off with a quote. From Muhammad Ali. Friendship is not something that you learn in school, but if you haven't learned the meaning of friendship, you haven't really learned anything.
That is really, like the golden key to life. What's the golden rule? Do unto others as you want done unto yourself.
Ooh, you getting deep.
Yeah. So it is just like if you don't know friendship, then you're not a person. You can't be.
You can't be.
Babies know friendship. Fuck you mean?
Yeah. So if you didn't learn it, it's something going on. You can't learn nothing if you don't learn that.
You can't learn how to show people.
Because that's something you just catch up on.
Yeah, you should.
Some
people aren't good enough to be friends back though. Like you shouldn't be friends to everybody.
Yeah, that's true.
We'll get into that later.
Yeah, we'll get into it. I mean, we definitely got points up in here. What's the next quote?
Okay, so the next quote is, a strong friendship doesn't need daily conversation. Doesn't always need togetherness.
Oh!
As long as the relationship lives in the heart.
Your heart.
True friends will never part.
Period.
And that was from an unknown...
Do you talk to your best friends every day?
No.
No.
But the difference is I think my best friends don't live in my city. I think if my friends live in my city, hell yeah, I'll be over there. It would be like
I don't talk to my best friends every day.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
I mean, you need to let it build up.
Sure. Okay, I can see
I need
that.
some more shit to happen for me to call you, and then we just talk on the phone for a couple hours,
Maybe
and then I just be like,
my last time living close to my friends was in college. So
yeah. So you was doing that every day, like
so I don't
girl
even
was
know.
with you every day, all the time. So
right. So that's what I don't know how it is now. Obviously, yeah, we both got jobs and stress. Let me just go to sleep today. I don't want to talk to you.
Yeah. I text him
like,
girl, I wish I could answer your phone call right now, but I can't. I would rather sleep because I'm tired.
I would rather focus on me.
Because I got my one best friend. She's in law school, so we can't talk every day. Like at that point, it's a distraction. And then I
barely speak on weekends.
I got another friend. My other friend, she's in pharmacy school, and she's a whole working as pharmacist.
In school.
Yeah, like, they doing college. Okay, so
they in med school.
I get it. You don't gotta talk to me every day, friend, because I know you fucking tired. Yeah. So.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So basically, with all that being said, there is an official saying, an official definition, whatever. Friendship is good for your health, just in general.
Friendship is like scientifically proven good for your health. And they say it because I was just talking to. Well, let me say what they say it for. They say it because friends really influence you. Depending on who you have in your friend group, they really influence you either positively or negatively. Right. And so my friend, you just mentioned it, but my friend said she got her own personal trainer. So that made me say, shit. Let me go hit somebody up. Yeah. Because I want to lose weight too.
Yeah. You ain't about to be my friend, be all looking good.
Looking better than me. We gotta look good together.
Our friend group gotta be cute. Right. It can't just be you being cute.
Be thin and thick.
And working it. Yes.
So yeah, that definitely made me look at myself and was just like, okay, that influenced me to do better. So I think friendships definitely influence you. If you're depressed or something, they can pick you up. If you answer the phone, I know you say, I don't want to talk today.
I mean, sometimes I don't call, or sometimes I do call and I want to talk, and then I get declined too. So I mean, it's a mutual thing. So researchers have said that most people are unable to accurately identify a real friend. It is said that the best way for a person to determine this is that they would have to go through their followers on social media and determine who would lend them cab fare or who would place them or find them a place to sleep. Like if something happened.
I think people who have different close friends than me. Cause my close friends are only people who
can do that. I
could count on if I really had to. I don't want to count on anybody.
I don't want to, but if you're talking about people who are actually like, if we had to identify who was our friend, it would have to be somebody that would lend you like cab fare. Like if I need to go somewhere and I don't have the money right now, like I just need the money real quick. You would have to identify who that is. You would also have to identify, like, if I fall on hard times, who would I be able to live with? Like, if times are so hard that I can't stay with my family or I would rather not, what friend would I be able to stay with?
And that is 1 in 12.
No, for real.
Everybody ain't doing that.
And everybody you don't want to stay with.
Yeah, you got some shit fucked up over there yourself.
You got shit going on, bitch. No.
Mm-mm.
So yeah, I totally get that. So in description of our friends,
on our friends specifically,
we gonna limit it to
one.
Let's do one.
Well, mine is more generic. I could say like I like my friends to be adventurous. My friends have like both my closest two friends like to go out, and my boyfriend likes to go out. They like to do stuff.
That's crazy.
What your friends would like to do?
I got two different friends.
Oh wow!
I literally have one friend who would rather not go out, and I have a friend who just loves to do whatever I'm doing.
Yeah,
like it doesn't matter.
And that's the difference. That's one is your soulmate, one is your
100%
to push you, to help you. That's a not mentor, but it's a something. Shit. Yeah, it's something in that you both are gaining from each other.
Right.
You have to gain from your friendship regardless. You have to gain some insight of.
If we not growing, what is we doing?
Right. So, I definitely educated woman. Educated woman for sure.
Have to be.
I mean, I'm sorry, this is not anything.
Birds of a feather flock together.
To bash, but I've had to
I need my birds to they feathers to be like mine.
It's a difference.
If we soaring, we soaring.
We for sure soaring. We have to fly. We can't just be out here winging it up. Don't nobody want us. Don't nobody want to eat us.
I don't want us.
What you talking about?
I want to be the most valuable chicken, bitch. I want them to be hunting me down.
Yes,
okay.
I want to be buffalo.
Yeah.
Okay. So my friends, like it's a difference in my friends from high school who didn't really finish college versus my friends who did finish. I mean, those are people who can push me, who are really push me to be my best self. They have their own goals besides, like you said, you got friends that's going to be lawyers and pharmacists. So that's more school. So that's pushing me like, okay, well, shit.
What the fuck am I doing? Literally me.
I'm
taking classes in a couple weeks.
This is like that's going to push you.
I can't live my life just being regular.
It's going to push you, whether it's not the best feeling or not, because nobody wants to go back to school. I don't want y'all to stop pretending. Nobody wants to go back to school.
Let's stop fucking pretending.
Nobody wants to go back to school.
You don't want to go back to school. You just want that degree.
And you want the title, degree, the money.
You want the money and the degree. That's it.
This
Nobody wants to actually be reading and doing papers and shit. I know I fucking don't.
Finessing and just...
Because I can't wait to finesse, bitch. That's all I've been thinking about.
Shit ain't easy now.
Just show the fuck
You at home every day, you should be, but it's not. It's not going.
I mean, but it's easier for my two friends for sure. I got one friend who literally can read one of them thick ass books, them 500-page books in a day. That's the lawyer
not
friend.
Ghetto. That's the opposite of ghetto.
She does that shit and will tell you all the things that happen in the book. Now I got another friend. She got photographic memory. So bitch.
I don't have.
So she just read. She had studied the night before and would remember and get an A the next day.
That sounds like that's the pharmacist.
Yeah, but one thing about me,
biology.
bitch,
That's
I need a whole week. And I need a whole month to finish that book. I don't know what the fuck.
I think we are in the best career paths.
Yeah.
For today, I don't know about future. But
I don't know about future because it can't change.
Today.
But for right now, I am where I am.
But you know, me and Dee, we trying to be famous. Obviously.
Yeah, trying to be famous. That's why we're here.
So that's where we. Have
I do not dream of labor. I do not.
Oh my goodness, I dream. You know what, Dee? Maybe not made it way bad on here. I do dream of not having
ever
male working. I don't want to do that.
I don't want to work.
You can.
Why would I?
You go do that.
Why would I do that?
I'm so sorry. Just keep. All right, so getting back into topic. Last but not least, I will say, I don't really have too much restraints on a friendship, but I accept people for who they are. But I will say that person needs to have positive energy.
Yeah.
Some really good energy.
Because also you need to be checking your energy at the door just in general. And I'm not saying the door, like my house. I'm saying the door like being around me, like my person. My person is very important.
My presence is a present.
My presence is a present. And I need the vibes. I need you to be giving me the good vibes. I mean, also, sometimes you're not going to be feeling like, good. And you need your friend around for that too. But also, it shouldn't be no negative shit. Like, you shouldn't be
having to fight your friend.
Or argue with them all the time. Like, don't nobody got time for that.
That's not a friend.
Yeah. So. And also, you got to also realize some of your friends be jealous of you too. We ain't getting into that right now,
Not
but
today.
I'm letting you know
we
that
being positive. We being positive.
we're being positive today, but I'm just letting you know
that is another one. Season 2 loading.
Season 2 is coming up.
Exactly.
But anyway, so moving to male or female best friends. So do you have a male best friend that's not your boyfriend?
So it's a fact out there in the world that said that men and women can't be friends. And I have never experienced. I have one person, but we've been friends since we were in high school. He tried me when we were younger.
Oh.
So it's like,
so
now
he did try.
He did try at a point. Now he knows he's not. He gotta know he's not my type.
Oh.
He gotta know.
Okay.
I'm out of his league.
You're right. Well, I have a best friend. We ain't never tried. We ain't never none of that.
That's
like
really
literally
good.
just friends. Like
And you don't think he likes you at all, huh?
absolutely not.
Really?
There's no chance.
You don't
like
think so?
I think there's zero chance.
You don't think if you try him, he will go?
No. And that's just like on some straight like friend shit. Like
I've never heard that. So that's really.
I
good
think
to
he
hear.
would think that shit was weird.
It would be.
And he's a whore. So I think that he would be like, nah, G, this too weird.
Well, that shows a sign of respect.
But also, like, he my friend for real. Like, he done see me hella fucking ugly. Like, he know what I look like when I'm, like, at the worst
But I'm
point.
saying, okay, this friend, I know your girlfriend's not trying to be like this or nothing. But it's like your girlfriend has seen you naked, not purposely, not intentionally.
He ain't never seen me nude.
Nothing
But
that,
there's
okay.
also clean cut, like, things that we do and we don't do as friends.
I guess.
So,
I can see
like,
that.
we don't buy each other stuff for, like, well, I bought him something for Christmas one time. But we don't buy each other stuff for, like, Valentine's Day, holidays, and stuff that would make it
buy that for
weird.
my
Like,
friend.
we don't do that. But, yeah. Like, it's literally clean
So yeah,
cut.
give more rules then, because like I said, I've never. All the men have always like tarnished it. I'm not gonna lie. If I thought it was just a friendship, they tried something.
Which is why I only have one.
1 out of 12.
1 out of 12.
Yeah.
1 out of 12 men who have tried to be my friend have tried to sleep with me. Yeah. Or
That's
11 out of 12. But that one is a no. Like, it's just a regular friend, which I appreciate. Awesome. Shout out to all of those men who can literally just be your friend.
Men are great friends, especially to assist in your relationships with men.
Yeah, 100%.
That's what they help.
Except for he's not that good because he ain't never had a relationship before. So
he's not. But he can tell you.
But he be listening. He'll like tell me like, no, he on some shit, bro.
He knows that.
Yeah, he'll know.
He know too. But he
but
definitely
sometimes you need reassurance. Like you need a little extra nudge.
It's two sides. It's like, well, this could be this,
right.
or it could be this. That person's like, nah.
It is what you think.
It's that.
Yeah. But scientists have said, studies have shown that 88 friend couples of the opposite sex and concluded that men were more physically and sexually attracted to their female friends and tended to overestimate how these women saw them.
Right. So yeah, men get friend zoned all the time. But I just told my friend, like, all men want sex. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
That doesn't mean they want sex from you, but they do want some.
They not. If you give it to them,
if you gonna give it to them, most of them is gonna let you slide and just gonna be like, "Yep, I'm glad we did it. It's great.
Right. Okay, let's be friends again.
Let's be friends.
don't get feelings.
Don't try to be with me."
That's exactly how it goes. So I would not recommend that. But if you, I wouldn't recommend, like you said, D. Just keep it clean, honest. If you do have a friendship with a girl versus a male, those are two different friendships. Yeah. It's like I just said, you probably should get naked in front of that guy.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't. You probably shouldn't even,
Don't. The reason for women is just like, oh, well, you have this. So
you have the same thing I have, and I'm not attracted to it. But most women, when I say most women, because I don't really know the statistic, but there are women who actually are into, other women in their bodies and stuff like that and being sexual with them.
Most.
But
you got to put it all out there, like all
right.
girls
I was like,
gay.
let me not say most,
no.
but I mean, a lot of women are a little bit gay.
You remember?
Yeah, I remember your story because you was a little bit gay.
Y'all tried to play with me.
You was a little bit gay.
No, you remember?
I'm not talking about the one when you was a kid. I was talking about the older one when you did that little top to that one girl.
That was pretty gay, actually. That's too old.
That's a little bit gay.
That is, but experiment.
It was an experiment.
It was an experiment. I learned because I was confused. I mean, I was like,
you just want to know. How do you know you gay if you ain't never did it? So you was like, let me do it, and then you was like, I ain't really like that. No. So yeah,
not at all.
I mean, I think, and just in conclusion, friends are very important. And the relationship you have with your friends, and I just want to say this, like, friends are often the family that you choose. Like, if your friend, if you really think about it, you didn't choose your family. You chose to call this person your friend.
They didn't choose me.
And so oftentimes they treat you more like your family, or how treat you better than your family.
Yeah, how you would want family.
Yeah, like my one friend, like her family treats me as their family.
That's how it should be.
Like one time I needed an AC. I went there because Indiana was open or whatever. I went to Indiana and I'm like, I need to buy me an AC. Her stepmom actually came out with me and like found an AC because they were getting like sold out or whatever. It was like on the hottest days or whatever. And I'm at the counter and she paid for it. A $300 AC.
Wow, and that's what friends are for. That is such a blessing. I mean, especially friend parents. Those are.
If you get the friends parents.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Girl, I'll be Thanksgiving with them, Christmas with them. Girl, I'm with y'all.
But how long? But that takes time. So how long have y'all been friends to get to that point?
For about 5 years.
That's and y'all were friends in college, so that was a little bit more. Yeah, that's definitely, that's really awesome. That's important. Like
and this was before she had a car and all type of shit. Like I was driving her around, making sure she was good, make sure she was whatever. And that's probably her dad. I'm sure seen that and was like, I fuck with her.
And just knowing different people's situations, knowing you live on your own and stuff. Help her out. Do something. Yeah. That's so nice.
And I appreciate them. I appreciate all of my friends, honestly. Like, you don't have to give me anything or do anything for me to be considered my friend. It's just being in the moment and being understanding me and accepting me wholly. Like, there are times where I am not the best friend. Like, I'm not good at being friend, or I don't want to, and my friends still accept me during that time.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And a lot of people a lot of people don't accept it. A lot of people don't accept you for you. When you think about, like, I got one friend who don't have no other friend except for me. But she's not my best friend.
Okay, wait, he cut down. Just
like she got acquaintances, but she doesn't have, like, people that she considers her
friend.
friend.
So do you feel like she's more needy to you?
No, I just think she's real, like, introverted. So
in general.
Right, in general. So it's like hard for her to connect with people, but she connected with me.
You though.
Right.
So but is this a friend that you like are not wanting to put around other people?
No, I can't. No. Sometimes you gotta know when to separate your friends.
But I'm saying that friend, that's another story for another day too.
Yeah, for sure.
Because that friend definitely, like, how do you include them and stuff if you know, like, they low key want to be around people, but they are evil. They can't handle it.
Then you just be like, girl, no,
girl, forgot.
No, I be hella honest though. I just be like, no, I was hanging out with this group of friends, and y'all wouldn't have meshed. Like, I don't.
Okay.
Oftentimes I don't mesh my friends anyway, so I just keep you over here, you over here, you over here. Sometimes you mesh, but oftentimes, like, your friends, I have different friends at different times of my life, and so
awesome. Yeah.
At a different point, you know me in a certain way. So,
but have you, when your friends are shipped, like, do you have a specific end time, or does it just fade away?
I think it just fades away. Sometimes you just grow apart. Because I'm going to continue to grow, and so are you. Depending on what route you take, we might grow apart entirely. Like, the things you like to do now is not things I like to do. So I'm not going to be hanging out with you as much because I want to do, what I like. And whatever you're doing is not what I like. Mm-hmm. So, I don't know. I mean, sometimes you go apart, sometimes you go together.
Okay, so right now, how many friends do you think you really have?
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry.
Not including best friends?
Don't say them names. No, just all together, like, the closest people. Like, who do you feel? Really just your best friends, to be honest. Not just friends. Like, who are the people that you can count on? If you die right now, you know they speaking at your funeral.
I feel like I can't count my ships because I think all of the ones that I talk to right now, which is like 10 of them, I can call them.
Okay.
So I can't count them.
But that's like sisterhood more. That's just like...
Right.
Yeah, that's
like
difference.
they my real life sisters type shit.
Right.
So, and I'm close to some of them individually a little more, but I believe that all of them would be that type of thing for me. Let me see. Ooh. 4.
4. Okay, that's a not bad number. I mean, how
If
much?
we talking like close friends, that's not including my ships.
Give though? Did you want to give more?
No, but also the statistic says that oftentimes people think the more the merrier, but you can't possibly have that many friends. Like, for somebody to answer like 30, some of them people is not your friends. We said 1 in 12.
Some of the people you just text it back just off the string.
Right. Some of the people you answer their calls, but you don't never go to their parties.
Right,
like,
just in your friend group. So if your friends go, you go, but them not your friends.
Right.
So there's a difference of close friends versus just acquaintances, people that are friends when you party.
So how many you got?
Real true friends that I can depend on, I would say 3. And that's including my boyfriend, actually, cause
You can't include him.
Oh well, that's my
So
friend.
then you had 2.
That's my friend.
That's your boyfriend. That's an elevated level.
Yeah, but that's why I can count on though. Today, if I die today, I know he in charge of the funeral.
Okay.
He gotta talk.
All right, we gotta add him back.
He's a person
Add him
just
back.
like if anybody. I do both my friends. My parents do look out for them, but my parents starting to look out for my boyfriend. So that's what I'm saying. It is a.
He's in there. He's in the
ghetto.
group. Yeah.
I hate it here.
It's
sometimes.
ghetto, but
Oh, when I hate him, how y'all doing? Fuck him, bitch.
how y'all doing today? Fuck him. I hate him.
Fuck niggas.
He's ghetto.
I'm Megan. But yeah, so I could say, I guess without counting him 2, and I just don't feel like I don't want to sound like that girl, but I've done a lot. I done did a lot in my lifetime. Okay, I feel like an old lady. I just feel like I can't believe that's the shit you pulled back in the day.
I mean, you had
2 years
some crazy
ago?
ass stories.
That was just
bro.
2 years.
Yeah.
That wasn't.
You got too many crazy stories for me.
You was an adult when you did that.
Yeah.
So I definitely feel as though I think I didn't bring around the best people company. I think it's a combination of, well, I wasn't the best person myself, but that's why I attracted people that were the best. So they weren't loyal. They weren't people who to take into my career, my lifetime.
Right.
So I do appreciate the people that have stayed with me through the bad, because it has been bad. And I'm glad y'all here to see me at my best, because I'm growing. I'm becoming a better person, but I think I was always a good friend. I just wasn't a good person. I think that's the difference.
Okay.
So I've always been a good friend, and I hope I can attract more people that are at my level. Because I've had
100%.
friends that are also like, I mean, every time I text you, hey, let's go out. Oh, my car broke down. Can you pick me up? No. I don't have to.
I'm not.
So sorry, my situation is different. I don't have to pick you up though.
Yeah, you don't.
That's not my fault. Sorry.
We got a lot going on.
So yeah, I have a lot of acquaintances with that situation. So I'm trying to weed myself away from that and get into more, adult like friendships. But with this
pandemic is making it hard.
Very hard. I mean, I know it's hard for relationships, but it's also hard for friendships as well.
For sure.
So yeah, maybe one day we can talk about that.
Yeah.
How we overcame the panini.
Yeah.
Once the shit over.
Once it's fucking over, let me tell you all the shit I done did. No.
Life after the panoramic.
Oh, I'm pretty sure so many people are gonna do an episode of that. Like all the podcasters gonna get together.
I'm sure it's
life after the panorama.
What if this never ends? This is so ghetto. Like, you just don't know.
I mean, but also, if it don't never end, bitch, I'm still traveling. I'm still going outside.
Somebody better open outside
Somebody better open outside up. Because at this point, y'all not about to keep me up in here for 2 years, bro.
I don't know about y'all.
It's about to make a year.
People telling me, this is my pandemic birthday. Like, I don't know what those are.
Nope. And don't.
Can't relate.
Can't and
won't ever relate.
And won't.
I'm going to turn up.
Yep.
I'm going to. It's life is what you make it.
Yep.
In general. So it's just, if you want to sit there and be in a pandemic.
It's something about knowing that you can work out every day, you can eat healthy every day, and you could still die. The thing is...
Wow, that was leading me to some positivity.
No, I'm
just
saying. Like, you can do all of these great things, and you can still die.
Yeah.
So, like, what are you waiting for? What are you worried about? What I said, the time's still going to pass. The time is going to pass regardless. It's about what you do with your time. And everybody's time is limited.
There's one great philosopher, I'm not sure if you know him. He said, hustlers don't stop, they keep going. You can lose your life, but it's going to keep going.
Who is the philosopher?
I don't know if y'all heard that song by Young Thug called Digits. But that's like really how I be living. Like, oh yeah, I'd rather do good than bad though.
Yeah.
That's what my goal is, to leave a positive energy out there. Mm-hmm. Because if you do bad, you're going to get it back.
Yeah.
You're going to get it. Like, I had a friend that really, we don't even have to get into her.
We don't got to get into it. We don't got to get into her.
But if you put bad out there in the world, you're going to get bad. You're going to get bad.
I mean, we talked about that earlier in the beginning of this episode. But I'm just here to say, shout out to my bestie. Shout out to my besties. Shout out to all my friends. And
yeah, you can't name drop. You're gonna get in trouble.
No, I can't, because I already done got in trouble. If y'all see my social media,
I was like, yeah,
that bitch is crazy.
And this episode you wanna do?
Yeah, and then my other friend DM'd me like, I'm gonna let her believe that bro, y'all crazy as hell. The girl, no, we already done went on a trip together. They ain't getting no more group chat shit. They.
Oh, so you tried to merge friends and it didn't?
No, I mean it didn't. It wasn't bad. Like, it wasn't a thing, but. They ass crazy. I just can't.
Too much crazy at once.
No.
It's a lot. Okay.
No.
Definitely.
Because it's two different parts of me in one thing. So it's too many.
This person got this inside joke. This person know this.
Yeah, it's too much. It's too much.
It is.
I gotta.
So if you know what, it might be best to just keep relationships separate. Mm-hmm. Unless it is your birthday. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. You just gotta do what you gotta do.
You gonna keep. It's my birthday.
People gonna come anyway. Y'all better get it together.
Right. It's my birthday.
Yeah.
You just gotta. It's my birthday.
Yeah.
What? Birthday?
But I just want to say my birthday tomorrow.
Birthday.
Yeah.
Birthday.
And that's it.
So
that's the only response I got for y'all. It's my birthday.
Sure.
But anyway, so you can follow me on D and That's It on social media. The podcast is the Womannish Podcast on Instagram, on Twitter, on motherfucking Anchor app, on YouTube, on the motherfucking
Apple, Google, iHeartRadio.
Oh, we can Google, yes.
We're on Google Podcasts for you Androiders out there.
Yeah, for all you Androiders, we are on Google Podcasts. So make sure you guys tune in. Can we follow you on social media?
Yes, and my social media is Valia.B. That's a Leah with a V. .B as in boy. Follow me on Instagram. I don't really have a Twitter.
Yes.
Y'all can't see my tweets. If y'all find me, y'all find me. If y'all don't, y'all don't. But yes, thank y'all for listening to our episode number 9.
It's been yet another episode of the Womannish Podcast. Peace.